Yeah. What up, y'all? We back. We back. Setting up my new little section. But right now I'm on the move. Be Rad in the building. EST
What,
about to join us.
what's good? What's going on, Bush?
Man, ain't nothing, man. Shout out to Stephen Charles because he always keeping us on point with shit. Rest in peace to John Amos. You know that was the father from Good Times. I guess he passed. I don't know the circumstances. You know what was crazy about that dude? How he held the position of a black family head of the household, but his wife was white as hell. His kid in real life, but like I'm not against that. And you know when Dr. Umar was talking about the black man should marry the black woman to keep all this shit going. Nah, fuck that.
I'm so sick of his
The black
bullshit.
man should spread that semen around every goddamn body and implant everybody with some blackness. Cause you know why? I love black, mixed, Asian, white. They all like the Indian, black with everything look good as hell. So why not spread it around? So yeah, I'm not mad at John Amos for having his white wife, and I'm not mad at him, his beautiful kids. Rest in peace to John Amos. He held it down on good times. And, shit, that's what it is, man. You know what I mean?
I don't.
That's
I
what
don't
it
mean to
is.
laugh. I'm not laughing at the fact that the man died. That's sad. Rest in peace. All that. Believe me. But it's just funny to hear someone mention good times. Like, oh my god, that's
Yeah,
pretty
he's
dated.
good
It
times.
definitely
Good
dated.
times. That was a classic black cult show, you know. Well, you probably
What?
never watched it because I'm sure
What
it
do
was
you mean?
really
I
a black.
probably never watched
It
it.
was targeted to black people, really. In the projects, Chicago, which is a fucking spot that we talk about a lot. Chicago nowadays, and you see, why the violence or whatever else. But yeah, man, he was a father figure, a black father figure with a whole black family out in Chicago, and that's what he was representing. He got a white wife. Who gives a fuck? I'm an EST. Welcome. I was just saying, Dr. Umar Johnson, his crazy retarded ass had a lot to say about black men who marry outside their race. I don't get that logic at all. That's stupid as fuck. Nah, let me just finish because that's dumb as fuck. Because we want to spread it around. When you marry a white girl, you have them kids. Them babies is called black. You marry Asian girl, you have them kids, them babies are black. You marry Indian girl, Mexican, whatever the fuck else, them babies are black. So
It is
what's the
Calvin
logic
Cohen.
in not spreading that? That's like you feel me? That's stupid almost.
Not really.
But I'm sorry, John Amos, rest in peace. But yeah,
Rest in peace, John Amos. James Evans. Rest in peace, man. The quintessential, you know, just the look of a father, especially in good times, man. A lot of people was modeled after James Evans being a
yes,
father.
yes.
I personally think the Cosby Show was kind of modeled
I,
after him.
I was just gonna say he beat the shit out of Bill Cosby all day, every day, but whatever.
Yeah,
That's a
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
well, I
Now
think
that's
amongst the black community, yeah, he was more of a figure than Bill Cosby in the black
and
community.
y'all ever
He was
notice
real.
he wasn't a pushover neither. You ever notice that?
Yeah, he didn't stand for that bullshit. He
Hmm.
and even though he wasn't making no money, if somebody got money from another place, he
Hmm.
made sure he's still the leader of his household. He tell you what this shit, what we gonna do with it, whatever else. He wasn't a pushover with the family or the white man or anybody else. Like the stereotypical shit I'm trying to say. He was a good representation, I think. You know what I mean?
Now
Because
you right because they'll try to define us off the money we make, right? Meanwhile, Jose can go sell oranges on the side of the highway and come home to a plate of food, peace, the whole shit. What he doing so important,
yeah,
So be
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, for sure, definitely rest in peace, rest in
But
peace.
I don't think we kind of ready to have that conversation as far as what Dr. Umar was saying.
I am. I mean, not really. I mean, I could say what I say, how I feel about that specific subject about marrying outside the race. Ain't no like, if anybody, the black man should be doing that. If anybody, that's what I feel. You know
Nah.
why? Yeah, you think economically, I get it. We keeping on money or whatever, but once you have them babies are black, and once you mix them with integrate them or whatever else, now that black influence is gonna go to where whatever Jewish family their mother come from, whatever Asian family, whatever, you know what I mean, and that spreading it is more effective in my opinion. Now, I don't know what you feel, and I would like to hear it, and I'd like to hear what B Rad feel, but I just feel like, once we spread that black seed, it spreads and it's effective and it's good for us because it's bringing more, you know what I mean, more into our community, more what we need. We need to spread this shit. That's
I
what
feel
I
like,
feel though.
hey, if we was in a stronger position, we would have all the luxury to do that. I feel like in the weak state that we in, we need to unify. And it's multitude of reasons why while doing that was going to cause kids who, yes, it's going to be white and black. That's going to cause a little confusion. Now socially they're going to look at you like a black person, but culturally that child can identify with two, which not necessarily is going to
And I
benefit
don't,
strict
I don't
black
believe
kids.
that, but go ahead. I don't believe
Nah,
that.
I mean,
That child is black.
you got to because they're not going to just acknowledge the black side of them. They're going to also acknowledge the other side, which can lead them into, if their mother is Irish, that can lead them to
I'm
go
talking about.
entertain.
You said socially, and what did you say? What's the other one? Socially, and what else?
I said socially they're going to look at them like a black
Okay,
person, but
okay, but what about and what's the other one you said? Socially,
culturally,
culturally.
culture, yeah.
I disagree with that. Everybody around them is going to identify them as black.
Yeah, what are
No,
you saying? That if a black man has a child with a white woman, that child's not going to be invited to the cookout? What the fuck?
no, 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 no. They're going to acknowledge the black side of them, right? But they're going. Let's say their mother was Irish. They're going to go over and explore the Irish side too, and maybe stick with that culture and that whole practice.
That's rare as fuck, but yeah,
No,
but
it's
that's
not.
dope.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's plenty of mixed kids who identify with the white side just as well as the black side. They
No,
don't
I'm
just.
not saying the identifying. Yeah, of course, because we
But
black,
this
we
is the
gonna
thing.
identify whatever. I'm talking about what what it is. It's rare as fuck that the parents, the Mexican family, whatever Asian family, gonna accept this kid as a damn Asian kid when he got black in him. They're gonna
Nah,
take that's the black kid. That's what they're gonna do.
I say it's different experiences depending on geographically where you are. But once you black, you black. You can't go over. Now, if you have an interest towards Irish people or European people, you can go over there and explore that. But once you're half that, you're going to go and explore that, and that can potentially lead you to go and meet an Irish woman and marry her. And then the benefits generationally are not going to be passed down strictly black, like how it is in
Okay,
the Latin community.
that's true. I wish I had the stats though. That hardly ever happened. They
That
always
happens a lot.
go.
I know a lot of them. I know a lot of them. I've dated a mixed girl who she's confused mentally, not in a bad sense, but she's like I identify with my black side, but I also identify with my white side. And right now, to this day, she's married to a white man. She
Okay,
can
fuck
play
it. Let's
both
get to the
sides of the
bottom
fence.
of this then. So you agree with Dr. Umar when he say that?
In certain things, I
And
agree
if
with
you
Dr.
do, then why? I'm talking about not
Okay,
certain
I'm gonna
things.
give you a
I'm talking
perfect
about that
example why.
specific thing.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because he ain't doing nothing but saying the same thing Hitler was saying. I don't have a problem with well, he was kind of hatred towards other races, but he was socialism is about improving your race and thinking that you're the best and breeding within your race to strengthen it. Once you start to do that, you dilute it. You don't understand you're diluting the product,
But
bro. Versus
as
you
a
just
thing,
keeping it in house.
I hear you. But with the black culture, sorry to say, it's different from all the other ones. Like you could have an Asian girl marry an Irish dude and whatever else and this and that. They don't know what the kid is. When a black person put that black sperm in
Oh,
anything, that
Oh,
kid come out. Everybody judges that kid as black. Everybody.
what's up with jumping on this Irish thing? What's going on with this?
What the Irish?
What's up with all
no,
the Irish?
it was no, no. It's an example. It's an example. Like a
I'm with
mixed kid that's
fuck.
his mama's half.
Okay. I just want to get to the bottom. You agree with Dr. Umar when he say that because it further in the culture of the. Because I don't know your significant other, but I always assumed she might have been of another culture. But I guess I was wrong. But my thing
Nah.
is I don't see nothing
I
wrong
would
with
never
that.
see E with anything other than a strong black woman. To be honest, that's the only way I'd see him with a woman. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know why. I thought otherwise. Maybe my boy mad at me, but I
Nah,
always
and,
thought
and look,
had a
and
white
even
girl or something over
and
there.
even my culture, the black women I date, I be on some Nat Turner shit, and they be like, "Oh, see," and I have to educate them. I gotta educate them sometimes. And it's like then they understand me because I'm even radical for some blacks. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
Definitely.
I
I feel you. But okay, let's get a white man's perspective because I love to hear this. What you think about Dr. Umar saying, the black man should only be dating black women to further our race, to further our power and what we got going type of shit. Because we down in the world, we not up. So maybe marrying in house helps us get up. I don't know. I don't agree with it. I'm gonna tell you right now. But what you think?
I do understand the concept of keeping a bloodline, pure when it comes to a race that could be threatened, as far as existence goes, especially in this country, only representing 13% of the population. However, first off, I don't like Dr. Umar at all. I think he's a race baiting asshole. He's about nothing but problems. He's intelligent, but he's stupid ignorant. It's crazy. I don't understand how he can be so stupid, but that's neither here nor there. But
It's gonna
the
be
way
here
I
because
see
I
it,
want to know why in a minute. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
the way I see it is, if we're lucky in America, if we last long enough, in 300 years, and we're still around, we might just have our own specific race at that point because we'd just be a full mixture of all sorts of different things. Because I don't know, man. There's so much racial tension in this country. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's really ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
So you disagree with his stance as far
That's,
as
I
marrying,
do
right?
disagree with it, but I understand where he's coming from. But I disagree with it. Yeah, definitely, definitely. But
And
it's
that's
different.
funny
I'm from New
because
York. It's very different. New York's very different than say down south in North Carolina. It's very different.
New
Well,
York is different,
not
but you got black dudes from New York.
no, no.
Like when
This
we
is
see
what New York
a
do.
fine black girl with a white dude, we feel a little hate. We
New
feel like
York is
the
New
fuck.
York is
I
passive
ain't gonna lie.
aggressive racist. They're not flat out in your face
And
racist.
yeah, it's the secret racist going
Yeah,
on.
that's all that is. Down here is blatant. Up there, they'll smile at you and say, "Hey," but they'll be like, "Fucking N word," and you be like, you
Whoa,
know, yeah.
Very true.
crazy.
But
I like
everybody
the
got
blatant shit. I like the blatant. Show me your Confederate flag. Tell me how you feel. Hey, we might have more in common, but when you hide your agenda, it's kind of hard to get to the bottom of that, man.
sometimes I don't like the blatant because New Yorkers that's crazy and they snap like this. Everybody got weapons and this and that. The
Yeah,
blatant
too much
shit
drama
could.
in New York. Too much
Hey, you
drama.
know what I noticed? Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't even understand good morning up there. I tried that a couple times. Don't say good
Man,
morning, bro.
hey, be right. He looking at Staten Island. I mean, he looking at Saturday Night Live shit or whatever else. Man, we
Yeah,
say good
I'm
morning.
just talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
impact.
You know why Good Morning doesn't
Impact.
exist in New York? You know why Good Morning doesn't exist in New York? Because nobody got time for that shit. It's a fucking New York minute, 30 seconds. Nobody got time for that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we all live the same life. They're not doing nothing special or different. It's just that 1 second you take walking past somebody. Hey, what's up? Good morning. You know, they
That
look
can
at you
fuck up
like,
your whole day.
you
Plus,
just
in
say
New
to me.
York, if you say good morning to the wrong
I
person, you can get
love Southern
wrapped up. You
hospitality.
can get fucking. You can get a lot of different shit.
Uh huh.
You
You
can't
can
even
get.
get the women with that. They'll walk past you like, what did you might as well just said the B word to
Listen,
them because they looking at you
hey,
like, what
we
the
Yeah,
don't
fuck?
facts.
generalize you down south, so don't generalize us up north.
Oh no, we
We
gonna
got
generalize.
some knuckleheads up here, yeah, but everybody ain't like that, homie.
Nah,
And that's a
everybody ain't
fact.
like that.
Everybody ain't like
Everybody
that.
like
Plus,
that.
outside of the 5 boroughs, people do say good morning. Where I
That's a
live, people
fact.
say that shit.
That's a cold
Poughkeepsie don't
fact.
count. Poughkeepsie don't count. Nah, I'm
But
playing. Go ahead.
New
Hey,
York
but
is just
you
like
boys fucking
everybody
far
else. We
out of
love
state, bro.
New York is
I can see Manhattan from
don't
the
front
hill in
on
the
me, man.
backyard. I
He
can
gonna
literally
start
see the
stunting on
skyline
you.
from the hill
Trust
in my
me.
backyard, so it ain't shit.
He one of them dudes. He a real one. I ain't gonna lie. But New York is just like everyone else. We are patriotic. We want our country to be safe. We love our country just like everybody else. We love being American just like everybody fucking else. But we got different personalities out here. But when we heard about that whole shit, that was a big thing that Trump said, and then it all came out about all these thousands of murderers, convicted murderers
Fifteen
that
thousand, bro.
that are
Fifteen
fucking
thousand.
running free out here. That shit
Sleeper
is
15,000
cell.
appalling.
murderers.
It's
We've been
crazy.
through that. We've been through that. If he just exposed it in the debate to where she couldn't run from it. They are the voters, and we're paying for them, and they're doing crime, and they're trying to replace certain populations. Man, I mean, we already
They are.
called it out.
They
Yeah,
are.
It's
but
just
people are saying it's over time. Y'all trying to put it all on Camilla and them, but it was a whole thing. It was more. It was before Camilla and them that shit started. That's what
check
people
this
are
though.
saying. You
Who
feel me?
was
The
the
time
president
span.
blatant enough to say, "Let's build a wall. Let's do something besides
Donnie.
talk"?
Donnie.
All right. So It's been going on. At least he was the one who had a ball say, you know what? Even though if it might not work, even if it do work, if it don't work, let's do something. Build a wall.
Well,
And not
his
not
policy,
only that, during I think a year before COVID hit, him and Mexico went at it. They shut down the borders because of the opium crisis. He shut down the borders and was about to invade Mexico, and the president met with him like, hold on. Now they
Okay.
don't back. They don't do that to nobody. So for
Building
him,
the wall, yeah, but these murderers got in here on some other shit, not sneaking in here. It
yeah,
oh,
wasn't
because
oh,
like
what?
the
Hold
wall.
on.
The wall wouldn't have stopped this shit.
he don't want to hear how they
It's
got
deeper
here.
than that.
No, because look, you're worried about murderers. You're worried about the wrong thing. You got to be worried about terrorists.
No,
Remember?
no, 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 no. Before we get there, B-Rad, what he's saying is how they're getting here is, for
Yeah.
example, they can go to Texas as a refugee sleeper cell and claim
Hmm.
asylum and get benefits and get housed and stays in the country.
The
That's
wall
wrong.
They
ain't
don't even
stopping
have to go
shit.
through
That's
the
what I'm
southern
trying
No,
to
border.
no,
They
no,
can
say.
no,
fly
no,
in
no.
directly.
The wall ain't supposed to stop it. It's an attempt at something.
It,
It's an
it
attempt at something.
it's more of a like a deterrent based on like optics. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
They
It's like,
said
oh, there's a
several
wall.
hundred
I
murderers
shouldn't
came
fucking
in
go there.
here when Trump was in office. Several hundred of them, and
Well,
now
I
not the
mean,
thousands, but Trump was in office. They coming in doing the paperwork. They coming in here whatever way they coming in. It ain't sneaking. It ain't always on a boat or ducking and
No, they're
dodging,
getting flown in.
creeping.
They're getting flown in.
Yeah,
They're getting
that's what
flown
I'm
directly
saying.
in. They're not even going through a border.
listen, I want them to understand this. America is a country of future criminals. We can get with that, or we can be peaceful. This country was built off that. Now they hear 700 cool, but we got a whole nation full of people with guns and
Man,
resources.
please. We don't want no fucking murderers from no countries coming in here. I don't
We got
give a
no
fuck
problem.
how did we don't give a fuck. It should be like,
Hey.
how did that happen? That's what I want to know. Like,
No, 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 no.
It's
I'm not
because
with it.
it's because our government puts other people before the American citizens.
No, no,
They
no.
don't
I'm
give a
about to
fuck
kill him,
about.
D-Rad. He's absolutely right. Who called this issue out? Is the current administration, did they call this out, or the
Hell,
opposition?
they
they
said
caused
it been
it.
hacking before the current administration.
There's always
Not
been
no,
That's
people coming
according
no,
to
no,
the
across our
no, no.
borders
stats.
illegally.
No, you know
Always.
why it happened? Oh no, no, no. We ain't gonna. Oh, no, fuck that. We're not gonna let history escape us. They called Trump the deportation president. He was out
Yep.
here making shit. So
He
don't
had a
don't give him
policy,
the
an
title
immediate
and turn
program.
around.
Okay, but you're
And,
naming names Trump and you talking about I got him with this.
yeah, I
I'm
got
not.
him.
It
I
ain't no
got him.
competition.
No, no,
I'm
no,
No,
just
but
not you,
asking
not you,
how the
not
fuck
you.
these murderers get in here, and this before
Hey,
the wall.
listen,
This is
we all
before
know.
Kamala
people have
Harris
always
and
come
all that
across our
shit.
borders
That's what I'm
illegally.
saying.
People have always done that. That's always happened. What we're saying is that under the current administration, it was a fucking waterfall of illegal immigrants coming in, and not people that wanted to come here to be Americans. It's people that just want to come here, get the money, and exploit our country, and not have anything to do with being an American. And that's the most un-American shit you can do.
And not only that, I'm talking. You speaking for the people, Bush. I already know. So when they making and coming to assessments and statements like that, I'm going to countermeasure them. Because
Okay.
one thing I know about the people, they don't necessarily look at it from a broad perspective. They get a lot of this shit from news
Yeah,
or
No, no,
socially.
no, no,
instant
no. I'm
sources,
talking
instant
specific,
sources.
and I'm saying the facts is over a couple hundred already murderers was coming in here before
I
Kamala
get that.
Harris, and then people were
And
way in.
guess what?
So
The
that's what
person
I'm
who was in
saying.
administration when they was doing it was getting titled as the deportation president. They were talking about, oh, ICE, he's too tough. He's breaking up families. Yes, because
His
you know
his
what?
policy was
Hold
an
on, when
immediate
it stopped.
turnaround.
Because when it stopped, look at the problem we have now.
Yeah, yep.
He was breaking up millions of families because he was telling you, I don't have a problem with you coming in America. Do it legally.
Do it right.
Do it legally. Do it right. And if you don't, I'm going to be labeled as a person who's going to deport any and everybody. And that's what
Yep.
they gave him. And listen, the title ain't there for no reason. It's because he was actually doing something. The current administration is not doing anything. They're letting them walk in and they're giving them benefits and asylum.
Well, Camilla was at the border talking to these people about things. I mean, y'all can say whatever. She was just there, blah blah blah. But you saying nobody doing nothing? She's at the border and she's trying to get some shit situated. Look, all this shit. We want to know
Shit was
why,
situated. No, no,
how, and
shit was
let's stop this
situated.
shit. I don't
Yo,
care about
shit was
Trump or
situated then.
Kamala. I just want to know somebody over there is trying to stop this bullshit. Now we can
Well,
say the blame. Now blame game about the past. Yeah, this is why blah 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 blah. But she over there at the border
well,
talking
let me
to them.
criticize Trump.
No,
Let
that's
me criticize
bullshit. People
Trump.
need to be held accountable for their fucking actions, and they fucked this place up. And now she's down there pretending like she wants to be the border czar now, when she had 3.5 years to do the job and didn't do shit. In fact,
Well,
she
let
did
me
the opposite.
Let me criticize Trump and the government. The real problem and the solution is Texas. Let them handle it how they want to so they
Yeah,
can eradicate it. But once you're trying to play big brother
So
over
now
Texas,
you out the south, let them handle it how they used to,
no,
how they
because
want to. What you think they gonna do? Line them motherfuckers up and smoke
no,
all them people?
no.
And
One,
it's in that, like,
Texas want to be its own nation. And depending on, listen, if the government is not going to do it how they're going to do it, let them do it.
yeah,
But
you okay?
don't come
So
and
you
play
think
big brother.
the problem is in Texas? You got borders in San Diego, and then there's another one further east over there, and somewhere I think around Atlanta
California
type
is
of
a
shit.
speck. California is a speck compared to the Texas
Okay.
immigration. Yeah, it's a speck compared to what, and California can lock that up a lot quicker and better than what Texas did because it's too broad, bro. It's too broad. So that's the real issue. And if you're really going to do it, really have some force. I mean, everything you can't stop nothing. Something is going to slip through the cracks. But at least we have an infrastructure as a wall to start the process. Before we didn't have nothing.
That's
Now, how
true.
easy? Yeah, like come on, bro. At least he did something to deter it. Now
Yeah,
he let Texas take care of it. They about to try to be their own nation anyway because they got different problems than the average nation. I mean, state don't have to deal with.
yeah. They own
And
their own electric grid. They own this grid. They all kind of shit. They own they
the
yeah.
Alamo, they remember the Alamo. They remember the Alamo. That's all.
But Texas, yeah. When you talk about Mexico, yeah. Well, these people are coming in from overseas, homeboy, and they gonna hit whatever border they could hit to get in here. They coming from overseas. It
See,
ain't
but the
just like
FBI. I mean, we know
Mexicans.
that. This is what trips me out about the FBI because they'll tell us about Diddy, right? But they won't say that, hey, Chinese are sneaking in through Chinese people are going to Mexico, starting cartels and sneaking in through America. They won't tell us that, but they'll tell us about 1,000 oils of baby oil, bottles of baby oil. It's like, nah, I've seen a picture of a Chinese lady coming in through the Mexican border through Texas. I'm like,
I was
what the?
saying
That's
it
so
ain't just
blatant.
Mexico. We putting it all in Mexico. They using them borders. They coming from all over, all
yeah, they're
kind of
coming through
places.
Vermont. Vermont's heavy right now.
Mm, you feel me? So
Plus, you can walk across the north border just as easy as the south, if not easier.
it's disgusting that we gotta live in a country where you got 13,000, 15,000, whatever the number is, convicted murderers in our town running
But
around.
you're right though because it's been happening. Look at it. We got whole towns in Minnesota that's Somali. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy. That's
You
crazy.
know, sooner or later we're gonna have a whole Iranian community, and it's like, hold on, ain't that a conflict of interest? I was having a conversation with somebody like, listen, if we go to war with certain these people like Russians and China, ain't it cool for me to start banging on them because
I
that's
mean,
the interest, right?
I mean, it's dangerous to have these communities because they could sneak in their people, and they could protect their people in this whatever little
They already here.
virus, little whatever,
They
and
called me
they
New York.
yeah,
10 years they had a fake police center there, and they just
Yep.
called them.
Yeah, they have a
I'm
police
like,
station
whoa, yeah,
any
and
community,
they
even the
hold their
Jewish
community to the
community.
rules of the CCP, man. Like they're no joke. Like they operate on a different level.
It's
yeah.
And
insane.
I mean,
don't even tell me the FBI didn't know about that shit. Don't even tell me that. Don't even tell me that.
yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
For one, they
They got all
already
the shit tapped. They know about fucking everything. They just don't talk
everything.
about it because they can't be the
That's a
heroes. So
fact.
they ain't gonna stop shit. So
That's
they're
a
gonna
fact.
talk about duty because
They
they can
know
stop
about
that.
everything. They know about
I mean,
everything.
but to tell us what would mean to raise an alarm, which would kickstart shit. So I kind of understand strategic wise why you don't inform the public. Because for one, people in true leadership understand you can't let the public know and lead shit because we know how the public sometimes act and think. You got to kind of think for these people, man. I understand it, but they know it. They know it's here. They know what's going on. Hopefully, they got they sales and they people out there to countermeasure. But I think about infrastructure like the water, the grids. What if they got current sleeper cells working there? You know, the whole thing just waiting on that call, and it's ugly, man. That's why I'm
So if
stockpiling
Trump get
out.
presidency, what do you think he
Mhm.
gonna just ship everybody out and do? What can he do to really get these
This is
murderers
what he
the
can do.
fuck up out of here?
This is what he can do, like he was going to do before. Enact and show you the true power of the United States. All these
Yeah.
pussy ass presidents are scared to push the button and lock shit down around here. When he was getting in office, he was letting you know, y'all have no idea our capabilities. and I'm willing to push the button. Let somebody say something. Who? Say something. Everybody was quiet when he was in office. Notice that.
That's
Motherfuckers ain't want smoke when he was in office. Then when he get
mm.
Not
out, we
one.
got balloons flying. We got all this
Nobody.
shit going on.
That's
It's
Nobody
like,
wanted smoke when he
but
was in
that
office.
that don't say nothing, of course, because you got a fucking crazy motherfucker who's
it's
the
not
boss.
crazy.
Who
A
going?
leader,
Not crazy, but
Strong,
a
I
true
ain't
leader.
say
and
strong, but I say
and
un
operates with conviction.
unpredictable motherfucker in office who's the boss. Who gonna be the dummy that really try to go against that? He
But
got
that's a
loyal
true leader.
followers that's you know what I mean. So when you say that nobody say nothing when he was in office, of course not. That don't say nothing to me. That don't mean
Now,
nothing.
let me give you a perfect example. The true leader, like he is, hypothetically speaking, when you come in get office. This is what the first thing you do: find somebody who fucking up, cut their head off in front of everybody, and say, "Look." Versus a president who won't do that at all. Who won't do it at all.
I go back to the beginning of human times. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let you know. Listen, this is what I'm working with. Yeah, you want to get this? Yeah, 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 yeah. Then let's go from there. See,
Yeah,
and then
that's a hell of a
everybody like,
statement.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Versus a person who can't even walk up the steps, won't press a button, won't say and do shit. We got a whole balloon flying over the country for 5 days,
I guess. And they
and
got
it's
some
like,
new video. I'm surfing Twitter. I don't know if it's real or not, but Biden butt naked, spanking, spanking, spanking some tied up person who was blurred out, and it
was
looked
it a
like
woman?
him. But in this day and age, you don't know what's real and not. But the shit
Oh,
looked
it looked
like
like
him.
him.
And the thing is, when Trump said, "Who's our president?" We don't even know. What's our president? It's real. This motherfucker tucked his tail and he's out of here. Like, oh, he's incompetent. And they made him get out of here. That shit is crazy as fuck. It's
Oh,
crazy.
he's been incompetent. He's been incompetent for the longest, like since the beginning of his control. Like it's
His
it's an empty
campaign.
shirt. It's an empty shirt.
I mean, but that ain't no different. Just like Mitch McConnell, he's on the opposite side, and he's fucking like, he's gone. You
Yeah,
know,
Mitch McConnell literally like grazed out on people
just
for like 3 minutes. That's crazy, bro. That's
like,
like
what the fuck is going on here? He's a Republican, and I get at
yeah,
him too.
yeah. He
Yeah,
You
needs to be
know,
gone.
Camilla should
Nancy
have said
Pelosi needs
something
to be gone. All
about
these
this
old
shit.
timers need to be gone. We
If
need to get rid of
nobody's
those
speaking on
people.
Biden and what he's doing right now and whatever, that's Trump for Trump. I don't understand this shit. The fuck is
and you
this
know what?
dude doing?
And you know what
He's
the direct
hiding in
correlation?
his the fuck is this old freak doing? I don't know what he's doing, man. And I seen all these videos about him with the little girls and things like that. I don't like the way he move. I don't trust the way
Yeah,
he
yeah,
moves.
I've seen those.
So
I've seen those. But we already know what that. Listen, when you have righteous energy and you see it, you identify it. I don't give a fuck when nobody say. You know what that is, Bush. You know what that
I
is.
mean, but at
You
the
see
same
it.
Yep.
time, the presidency. I should trust my country. If it's some bullshit, they gonna get him. But as far as running the country, if he doing his job, then whatever. But he's not doing that either. He's not nowhere to be found. Camilla got the shit, and she not even addressing it, which make her look crazy.
Well, I mean,
She didn't
it's
even
a
really.
listen.
Did she
I'm
address
a
Biden's situation yet? Maybe I'm in the blind. I don't know.
not directly, but it's a tactic that they use. It's not privy for her for him to be in the forefront right now, because it would demean any ground that she's gaining. So naturally, you do kick back strategically and let the person that's going to lead in the future kick the forefront. So that's why we're not going to see him like that. So
Yeah,
that's
because
what that is.
he'll undermine her intentions and her
Yeah,
authority to come.
yeah. It will undermine any ground that she gained on the ground. It'll cut it by him doing anything. He endorsed her. That's the best thing he can do.
Yeah,
No, but not even. I'm saying just telling the people what the fuck, like
He never told the
what's
people
going
nothing.
on.
He never told the people nothing his whole campaign.
yeah. Why change it up now?
You
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
motherfuckers.
look, a balloon was over the country for 5 days. He didn't come and tell us the truth, man. And he waited till it got over past South Carolina in the ocean to shoot it down. I understand you don't want it to go down to civilian territory or whatever, whichever. But you know, when they go back and review his regime like they do everybody, man, he's gonna have some low numbers.
He's
Mark my
gonna have an
words.
F. He's gonna have a
It's
big
very
F.
disgusting that that number. What's the number be, Rad? And what you think about that? About because I didn't hear what you think about it. about all these convicted murderers coming into our country and shit like that.
Oh, I'm all for it. I mean, what do you think? Like, this is fuck shit. This shouldn't be going on in our country. Like, are you kidding? Like, we're around policing the whole fucking world, telling everybody else how to run their shit, and we can't even mind our own backyard. Like, this is it's despicable. It is disgusting what's going on right now. It really is. It's
Hold
disgusting.
on, hold on,
It's been going on for a minute though,
hold
but
on.
I'm done.
How is that a problem? But we have half the population locked up, and that's not a problem.
Oh,
That's a
that's a
fucking those
problem
are
too.
my fucking problems.
But
But I'm saying, like,
but
there's look, we have our own problems. We don't need more problems to come in from
yeah,
the rest
that's what
of us.
I'm
We got
saying.
our own
That's
fucking
an in-house problem. But with this shit, this is some other shit. We got these motherfuckers sending their murderers to us, and we taking them in. That's that to me. That's you got countries, man. You can't fucking
Bro,
hit. You can't hit a
hey,
person without getting you going to like. And then we got them. They sending their murderers over here because in our prisons are already overcrowded
bro,
like a motherfucker.
that is what America was built on. Them, the world, sending their convicted people and murderers to America. First,
well,
it started in
that's
the
Australia.
servitude.
Australia did
That,
that. They're good to go.
yeah,
But you
that's
know, both of y'all are right because that in-house problem that EST brought up affects that other problem because our
exactly.
prisons are overcrowded by motherfuckers that majority not I ain't gonna say the majority, but a lot of these niggas don't need to be in there. Niggas, when I say niggas, I'm talking about white, Chinese, black, Spanish. A lot of these
Agreed.
dudes don't need to be in there for little drug offenses and this and that and whatever else. And
What?
now we got these
How about
murderers out here
probation
running free.
violations? How about violations? When somebody comes home after 9 o'clock and they get violated and sent away for 3 fucking years. Are you kidding me? Like what if, like how does that that math doesn't make math right there? That's crazy.
I mean,
You have
it's
so many
people
people that
locked
are
up
violated.
for marijuana trafficking right now, and the laws changed federally, and they're
Mm.
Yep.
still locked up.
It really, and let me ask a question: if our prisons were not so overcrowded to where they busting from the seams, do you think this immigration thing would be such an issue? These criminals coming in here because we just lock their ass up, type of shit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
You
that would
feel
still
me?
cost us hella dough though. Why we got to pay for everybody else's problems?
Yeah, true. That's
They just
true.
flush their toilets on us. It's fucking
That's
bullshit.
true. My bad. You're right. That's so true.
Now,
'Cause
once we strengthen our nation, then we care about what goes on in our neighbors and this and that. But we can't be a broken home looking to help everybody else. That's why he said we're gonna back out of Ukraine. We're gonna fix our and backing out of Ukraine could take a lot of the money and attention to our borders immigration like it was before. We didn't have all these numbers escaping in when he was in office.
We
So
hmm
let's
care
bring
more
it back.
about Ukraine's borders than our own.
hmm
Yeah,
So wait, is the problem that
that's a
basically
perfect quote right there.
that is. Say that again and elaborate, be right.
We
Oh,
care
hold on
more.
one second. I got to jump out. Give me one sec. I'll be right back.
He said
You
we
know,
care
'cause
more about Ukraine borders than our own. That was so real,
my thing
bro.
is a lot of these policies were created before fucking all these issues that we have, the war, this and that. Now, we had this immigration policies before all the other extra fuck shit that's going on now, and we never changed them. So now the people just doing their job, and the job is failing because we letting a lot of murderers in this country. You feel me? Like the is it because of is it really the current administration or is it the past? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what the
Nah,
fuck?
it's the current administration because they're using those people directly for political purposes. Normally, back in the day, people sneak in for the reason of to start a life. These people are coming in sleeper cells to strategically mess up the economy, mess up the peace of the nation. They're here tactically for tactical reasons, not to gain a living here. So that's the difference. Plus, the administration are using them in their defense, and if they come in here and fuck shit up, that's even better. Man, look, it's a double-edged sword, and they're using it. It's a double-edged sword.
So you honestly think Trump gonna come in and change all this shit around? You
We
honestly
didn't have
think
this problem before, yeah. So yes, I think so because he's willing to put the money and the resources into the
we didn't
actions.
have what problem before? This immigration shit been going on. It's been
No,
going on
immigration,
before.
like I said, immigration been going on, but immigration for better a quality of life and immigration for strategically to be a nuisance to the nation is two different things. That's two different immigrations.
Wait a minute, you say there's something strategically to be a nuisance to the nation?
Let,
Whose strategy is that? Is it the administration strategy or is it the? What do you mean? You said strategically to be a
Yeah.
problem with our nation.
Yes, this okay. The same thing Rick Ross went through with what you call it. They were the government was going there, employing in Nicaragua, starting the war to purposely kick the shit. It's the same thing. It's the same tactic. It's the same tactic, bro.
So we starting the war.
The war has already started.
No, so we. I don't understand what you're saying. Whose strategy is that to bring in murderers in our country? Who's strategically doing it?
The same people who are going to use them for votes, the liberals. Yeah, the
Okay,
same people who
that
giving them
was a hell of
benefits.
a point. You
The
got
same
me
people who giving them benefits.
using
Because
for
what are you
votes.
saying? Yes, you're using them for votes for benefits. Yes, yes,
That was a hell of a point because I was just looking at the Jamaican violence and it's so insane because in America we got our gang violence or whatever else, but in Jamaica it's political gang violence and they're using
JPL.
for votes and they murdering left and right and it's insane. So when you said that, you killed me with that.
Yeah,
You
it's the
But
killed
same
me with
also,
shit.
I
that.
mean, E, what you were saying is that they're going to use the illegal immigrants to now vote and change things up. Correct? That's what you were saying.
No, I was
That's one. No, he's right. I'm saying that, but it's waves of it. It's not just all doing the same thing. Some are gonna come for voters. Some come for violence. Some
But
come for
not only that, even if they put a stop and don't let anybody that's not supposed to be here vote, still they're going to change the demographics. They're going to change the population size in the cities, which affects the amount of the electoral college people. The
yeah,
amount of votes that the electoral college represents. So that
wow.
regardless, they're changing shit regardless.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
When the census
all
rolls
those
around,
electoral college seats are going to go to Democratic, Democratic cities, blue cities.
that's why I say
And
it's a political strategic tactic. It's a tactic,
that's
man. It's
amazing.
different from regular immigration. Regular immigration, they were sneaking in for quality, better of life, pursuit of
Uh-huh.
happiness, the pursuit
Uh-huh.
of
I
happiness.
understand that.
These people
I
are not.
understand, and I don't
Yeah,
knock that at all. Because if I
nah,
was down bad and fucked, and I'd be coming here
Yeah,
too. I
we
get
got enough space. If you coming in to do your thing, yeah. But all the other shit, no, I'm against that for sure. But
But
yeah,
it's
also, it's like
crazy.
I'm also down with social programs. Like like I said, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Trumper. I'm just in this situation, I ride with him. But in general, like I believe in social programs. I believe in helping people. I believe in bringing people in. But the wave that we have right now is not it's not sustainable. We can't help these people. We're going
man.
to wind up feeling
If
screwed,
you
and then they're
study
not going to have a good place to live
history,
either.
this happens all the time in history, man. It happened to Rome. It happened in Egypt. It happened everywhere, man. When you study, you see the same tactics being planned, and you understand what's going on. You see it
Yeah.
That's
right
why
there.
that's why history is so important. That's why history is
History
so
is very
important because if
important.
you don't
And
understand it, you're bound to repeat it
yeah,
always.
facts,
Because
facts,
when y'all
facts.
are saying these things and making these points, I'm thinking like, damn, that sounds like what happened in Rome with such and such with Caesar, the whole little shit. Yo, this is the same shit playing. This is the
Yep,
same shit.
they spread too far. They made too many
Uh,
people citizens, and then it washed out the whole shit just got ruined.
History is very important. What I appreciate is the patriotism because
Oh
America
yeah,
is a young country, and
yes.
y'all people want us to be there for the kids and last and outlast. I get it, and I do. I want that too, but I'm not. When we talk like this now, y'all, you put certain points on the table, and I agree with that. You feel me? Certain points, but my thing is, let's not just be biased. Y'all not biased. I get it. Y'all putting the points on the table. So, but is immigration the main thing? What Trump has been? Is that the main thing, or what's y'all main? What EST, and then we go to B Rad. What is y'all main thing? You feel me? As far as for America and why y'all want Trump in there? What's the main thing? Is immigration the
That's a
main thing?
perfect
What the fuck?
question. That's a perfect fucking question. It ain't just immigration. It's the distribution and manufacturing back in America, and it's incentivizing people who want to do that and have it already infrastructure already here and built. That right there will stimulate and turn the economy 180 to where when you
Uh-huh.
notice, if you check the charts, when the economy is a certain rate, the happiness is a certain rate. The crime is low. It all
Mhm.
plays in the part, man. It's so
That's the
funny how once you improve shit, it just gets better. And he was
okay.
willing to
Well,
do that.
that I could say something to that. Detroit, we had the car industry booming and banging, killing the game. America was on top and everything else.
Then
And
we sent
then
it to Japan and
still,
fucked everybody.
no, but still, before that happened, guess what? It was crime written in Detroit. At the same time, with them factories booming, the drug game was booming even bigger. A lot of murders, a lot of shit going down. Basically, you feel me? The money was flowing through America, but at the same time, that's what put Detroit. That those are the same times that made Detroit a dangerous ass city, which
Yeah,
is
but that
even
yeah, but that rise in crime and that crazy rise in drug problems and violence there coincided with the loss of the industry. It was the late 70s, early 80s when they started closing all the plants down there, and then everybody was out of money. So when you don't have any money and you don't have any job opportunities, what do? You hustle
nah. Before
to reach
that,
the bottom.
these drug
Yes, but
situations.
it increased tenfold once those factories closed.
Okay. I got to do the research, but from my understanding is
And like
it
10 years
was
ago, they were still
simultaneously going, and them dudes was booming. They was doing their thing, murdering what they had to keep the business going. At the same time, with Ford and these Chrysler and these car companies was booming, same time. And once it hit, and they said, "Oh, these cities is crazy, this and that." I don't know what happened as far as why they moved it, but I believe if they didn't move it, Detroit will still be one of the most dangerous cities in the
What
country.
you mean you
So
don't know why they moved it? They sold it to
they
China.
they moved it
outsourced
for
all the
money.
work
Yeah,
to make
yeah. I
cheaper
know. All right,
cars.
my bad. Whatever. Yeah,
They
They sold it
outsourced.
to China. They sold
political.
They sold
everything
us
to
out.
China.
They sold us
But
out. They destroyed
but
Motor City
I
for a
just
dollar.
at the
How
same
about this? A
time,
lot of people don't know. How about
Compton
this?
was crazy. New York was crazy. Uh, Alabama was crazy at the same time with just crazy violence going on. Crazy shit, like to the point where it ain't nothing like it was now. These it's different cities that's way more violent now. I'm talking about back then, were the most craziest cities. They were all going simultaneously with the Detroit boom, with the car boom and all that. You know what I mean? It wasn't
Well, I
like,
mean, what's
oh,
pathetic
America
in the
booming and
90s.
they, you know.
What's pathetic is in the early 90s, Washington, D.C. was the murder capital of America.
Okay,
Like, that's
yeah, that's
crazy,
my
bro.
point.
That's
That's the
crazy.
point.
Two
That's
blocks,
well, that goes to my point. Is what I'm understanding because Washington D.C. is the fucking
the
everything is
capital.
there in D.C. And
Yeah,
why is
you
everything
literally have
there?
the
And then
crack
it's the
houses
murder
2 blocks
It's
from the
still
White
one of the
House.
murder capitals. And White House is right up the block. You
Two
feel me?
blocks, 2 blocks away. Two
So
blocks
that's what
away
I'm
from
saying.
It's
like
not a
really bad
city.
shit.
It's not a city. It's a district, and you got once you understand what it is, then you understand why.
Well, now it's the richest district in America.
Once I understand what it is, oh, where he go? Because I was about to ask him, what am I not understanding? You feel me? It's America. What am I not understanding?
I don't know where he's going with that. I'm sure it'll make sense once he says it, but I don't know.
And really, yeah, we could try to pinpoint shit, but this game is deeper and complicated. And
Yeah.
I'm not the fucking guy on one side. I'm on the side of America, and you know that. So you feel me? Like, hold up, I gotta turn my camera on. I gotta help my girl bring these bags up. But speak on what else, B Rad, because we ain't hear about you as far as what you think Trump is going to bring to the table besides the immigration thing and besides what you think. What's your main thing?
Okay. Well, aside from immigration and bringing industry back to America, putting tariffs on foreign nations who import to us, aside from all that, we're gonna have a strong leader again. Okay, and not only for our country, but for the optics of the entire world. Like me and Eve was saying, nobody played with us. Nobody played with us when Trump was in office. There was a reason for that. He was a strong leader, and he was in charge of the greatest military that's ever existed. That's a big hand to play. Right now, we have nobody in charge. There's no conviction. They don't care about America, and we look weak. And people jump on a weak target. So that's why we've had so much flack in the world. And it's just that's going to change a lot of things. But basically, he has a position of America first, and then we can help the rest of the world. We can't help the rest of the world if we're in shambles ourselves. So it's got to be America first. We have to go more to not isolationist, but more isolation than we have. Like that was our policy before World War II was isolationism. Like that's we didn't get involved in people's shit because we can't fix the world. Then we became a superpower and all things changed. But that runs course. Let somebody else handle the world for a little while. If anybody else even cares to, which they don't, you know. So, but Yeah, we can't help the rest of the world like we're supposed to unless we get our house in order, and that's a huge thing right now. That's my main thing is that we need to strengthen ourselves, and I think that he's going to be a better leader to do that. But we only got him for 4 years. It's not like he's going to be there forever. You know what I mean? It's not like he's like some mastermind. He's just a regular guy, obviously, but I don't know. I think his policies are just better. I think he's just a stronger leader. That's just my opinion. And it's not like we don't know what the dude's about. He already led the country for 4 years. Which 4 years are better? His 4 years or Biden's 4 years? I'll wait. Y'all tell me. I'll wait. So it is what it is. We got a lot of fucking problems. I'll tell you that much. We got a lot of problems, and one man's not going to fix it all. We got a lot of issues here, and who even knows where to start? To be honest, who even knows where to start? But we got a lot of issues, and we got to start fixing some shit up. But we have to focus on ourselves before we can fix the rest of the world.
I know what it's. I
Sorry,
know what
give
it's.
me a minute. Go ahead, B-Rap. Go ahead, EST.
You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is stimulate the economy, bringing the manufacturing distribution back, right? Immigration, that's 2. Get your foreign politics right, that's 3. And start incentivizing certain behaviors socially, 4. And that budget. Let's audit that budget and attack that budget and get that budget right.
Well, I'm not going to hold you on this one. Trump definitely fucked our budget up. He added like $9 billion to our debt like in 3 years, which is crazy. But it takes money to make money. It takes money to make money, and that's the truth. But the thing is his plan got curtailed quickly as soon as Biden came into office. So the comeback, the return on investment wasn't there because the plan was cut short of 4 years. That doesn't work. Right. 4-year cycles is not a long enough time to make a plan.
Right.
It's really not.
But half of that was the wall.
Oh, yeah, no, facts.
Yeah. But this is the thing. This is why I feel like that's reasonable, because at least it was an investment into the country versus to Ukraine, to this, giving Iran billions for them a week later to invade Israel.
Or how about we give $47 to $83 million a week to the Taliban? Like, are you kidding me? We're literally funding the terrorists who want to get at us. And believe me, they're going to come at us again. There's no doubt about that.
We're funding the invasion, too.
Which is exactly. Check it out. 9/11 operational cost for 9/11 was $500,000. $500,000.
Really?
These cats, that's it. $500,000 set that entire plan in motion. There was some houses, some food, and some flight lessons.
Damn. But the money was different back then.
Very much so, but still, they got a lot more now.
Hey, we gotta do something because bricks.
Yo, hold it down for a sec. I gotta tap out for a second. I'm sorry, I got a call. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I'll be right back.
At the end of the day, if we're gonna make it about what Trump is gonna do and what's gonna happen, I mean, we're gonna all have to wait and see. I don't personally think nobody gonna benefit firsthand. Like you said, we need more than 4 years, but we're gonna have to see. We got to wait and see. There's nothing we can do.
But you think Trump is the better? That's all what you saying. Trump is the better.
Yeah, because if they go the other way, they're gonna take the guns. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, man. We can't afford. And we all get kids, family.
Mm-hmm. You okay? Sorry, mother-in-law just came in the building. But yeah, I mean, I can't be mad at y'all decisions. I know.
Hey, that's what the majority of the country is saying, man. When you look, do you see it even 50-50, or do you see it a landslide already?
I mean, I think Trump won't win. But I'm always question and question every goddamn thing.
Right.
Especially administration. Trump come from the hip hop culture. They said they might have Trump on videos with Diddy. You believe that?
Yeah, fuck no. Hey, if that's the case, I feel like they would have been through that out, bro. he running to right now, they would have been through that out.
I mean, it's a lot of people, high end celebrities on tape that they're saying it's about to come out.
Yeah, I mean, I've been hearing some shit too, man. I feel like this might beat the Young Thug case, man. I feel like this might shatter because he said he gonna testify, which means it's gonna be a long, drawn out one, man.
He said Trump is gonna get an Earl Monroe, just like Stephen Charles. Earl Monroe, he fucked with this channel. He one of I think he a moderator. If he not, he should be. He said
That's
Trump
fast,
is
man.
going to Trump is going to get the socks beat off of him. But you
No,
guys
he
see
said he gonna
that?
get some. Oh, he gonna get the socks beat off of him. I'm willing to place a bet on that one. I don't think that's gonna happen, bro.
That's what he said. Hey, B Rad, you see what
Yeah.
Earl Monroe said?
No, what I missed it. I just tapped in with my bad. What's up?
He
They
said
said
Trump is
Trump is.
going to get the socks beat off of him.
Who said that?
Earl Monroe, you know he a long time supporter.
I
Facts. Yeah,
appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. You know,
yeah,
we
so
need
do I.
some.
I appreciate it. I really hope that he's wrong, but we'll see what happens.
Hey, Trump is Shaq in '01 right now, man.
Why you think Earl Monroe would say that though?
I mean, his listen, he's entitled to his opposition statement.
100%.
I appreciate that. I love they feel that way because that makes it better. Earl, when they go down November, I want you to pop back up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Since you say that, you see what he did. He said, "Let's bet it." You want to make a
Let's
bet?
bet it. Let's bet
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Just keep that energy in November. Keep that energy in November.
I personally apologize to you, shout you out, let you know you was a wiser person, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You know.
Oh, we absolutely appreciate it, without a doubt. And let me be clear about this: if Kamala Harris does win as our president, I will absolutely back and support her as our leader, 100%, because that's just how it goes, you know. But if you can't say the same for the other side, Trump is if Trump wins, it's going to be division. There's no doubt about that. But
I just,
Well, what's the bet y'all made though? What's the stipulations of this bet?
I said I'll just basically big them up. You know what I'm saying? That's about it.
trying to
But
think.
we can do some cash app shit too. You know, that's nothing. We can do that too.
Check it out. I got it. I got it. Whoever wins the bet buys the other one an American flag.
He said too much news is against Trump, and y'all gonna
That's
say fake news, but
Yeah, but that's
no,
the
no,
news,
no,
bro.
no. That's propaganda. I'm not gonna say fake news is propaganda.
Keep YouTube. It's the opposite way.
Yeah.
That's the
This
people right there.
this the thing. We don't necessarily have to be big on our propaganda. The sample size speaks for itself. You
Our
know.
entire country's based on propaganda.
But
Literally.
this is the
Like,
thing.
nah, we not North Korea. We ain't just all
no,
about propaganda. We got people that's
no,
smart. We're
we
not
really,
all
really are.
zombies.
Okay, check it out. Do you know do you know the story about the American flag, like where it came from and all that? Betsy
Yeah.
Ross, the whole shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a real story. That's fake.
But I
Bullshit.
mean, but besides the story being fake, the 13 colonies, and now it's you know, it has evolved with the story over time. Of course,
No,
you know,
I understand, but what it is they
folklore.
crafted an individual to make the story seem good. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's propaganda.
yeah, of
All
course.
right,
I mean,
Earl Monroe said
start
he got
from time.
Cash App. Y'all want to make a dollar bet? You want to put some money on this shit? What?
Bet. I mean, we can do that, man. We can do that, and then coming decision time, we everybody shoot their cash out, and we just go from there. That's nothing. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
how much y'all want to do though? Y'all gotta set the stipulations. This is our channel.
That's on you. Whatever you comfortable with being honest with. You know what I'm saying? Listen, listen, man. I keep these right here. So
Oh,
I'm
shoot them
I'm
dice.
not, but you know what? I'm not involved
roll
with
the
this
dice.
bet. I'm not
Roll.
involved with this bet. This is
Scared money don't
what
make
y'all
money,
say.
dude. Scared money don't make money.
Listen, you hear that? We can get it
All right,
rolling.
be right. What you wanted? What money? What dollar amount you want to put on this?
I don't know. 20 a dub. Something simple. Nothing crazy.
I say 45 since he's the 45th. You know what I'm saying? 45.
45. I
Let's
like
get it.
that. I
Let's
like
get
that.
it.
I like that.
Let's get it. I like it.
And I
Or maybe
should
you
do
could
it
make
like
another bet.
how Kobe and Jordan do it. I want it in all ones or all quarters. Make you go to the bank and get that. Yeah, and ship it to me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all see that? Y'all my age. I don't know if y'all remember the Menendez shit, but I'm from that era. I was in California when it was going down.
Yeah,
I'm a
it's too.
younger dude. Maybe EST don't, but I know B Rad do.
I remember that. Yeah.
And on Netflix, I had some certain understanding when it was going down, but now after I watched that documentary, I believe them scumbag boys was liars. They was just doing that to get that bread. They wasn't
Yeah,
molested.
that's
They wasn't
wrong.
touched by their dad. It was all for that fucking. Do you know they
No,
was burglarizing houses out there and
they knocked their parents
and
off for the
jugging
money.
for money the whole time? And then when their dad said you cut out the will, he ended up murked, and then they
Yep.
fabricate all this extra shit. It's crazy as fuck, bro. I just believe they lied about all that sexual shit. It was
Yeah,
just
That was their
dirty
defense. That
fact.
was just really their defense in court. That's all that was. That wasn't
yeah,
true.
because it's hard to fucking argue with that shit from kids. Plus, like back then, it was a different story. People didn't talk about that type of shit that often back then. It's not like it is today. People are much more open about like the horrible shit that goes on behind closed doors. But back then, that was like a taboo subject. If somebody claimed that, you didn't really call them a liar because that's
Listen,
crazy.
let's call it out. That's a direct result of letting your money raise your kids instead of the morals. They was entitled kids.
One
That's all
hundred
that.
percent.
That's all it was, bro. Entitled kids.
Yeah, I just
So
felt bad because I thought at one point for one way, and then I see all these details and all the evidence, and now my wits and my as a human being, you're gonna know what's right and what's wrong after you see all the details surrounding the case. These kids were just some fucking money hungry, deviant, fucked up kids, and I'm
it
like,
was
yo,
it was there to
man,
see the whole time. It was there to see the whole time. People just needed to step back from it because they got caught in the sauce. They got too washed up with the fucking bullshit that these kids spun. When you look at it, what's more realistic? That these scumbag kids knocked off their own parents because they're greedy little bastards, or their dad was abusing the shit out of them and nobody ever noticed it, not before until they killed them. Like, what's more realistic?
exactly, exactly.
Well,
So
people got
look,
caught up in the whole child abuse thing, and nobody wants to say no to that because then you look like the asshole if you're wrong. So people, man, people are so worried about public opinion and not worried about facts. It's
no,
ridiculous,
but
man.
during the time in LA, there was a lot going on, the riots, Rodney
Hmm.
King, this, that. It was just a lot going on with the manipulation of these with these defenders, not public defenders, but big, highly paid defenders. This lady who was defending them, they gave her a meal. Boom.
Yeah,
Feel
because
me?
they
A
had bread.
meal ticket.
They had
Big
bread.
money.
Hey, was that the
But
same year? Was that the same year when the Chinese or Asian store owner
yep, it
shot the
was around that same time. It was a lot of
Yeah,
racial
it
shit
was like
going on, a lot
9/11.
of stuff going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
Latasha. And if I'm not mistaken, that lawyer represented age. I don't know. I gotta check that out. I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay.
Leslie Abrams. I gotta look her up. But yeah, yeah. I just
Hey,
happened
what
to
ended up
watch.
happening with that verdict?
Huh?
What ended up happening with that one?
Yeah. She got off. The lady she got
Oh,
off. That's
oh,
why
Yeah,
they turned
not
up.
guilty. That's what started the whole riots.
It's a part of it. Yeah, it's
No,
definitely a
I mean,
part
it
of it.
didn't start the whole thing, but I mean, obviously, there was a lot that went into that. But I'm saying that
But
was
that
like
was a big part of it. It was
that was the
fifty-fifty.
straw
That
that broke the camel's back, man. That shit was fucking wrong.
it
damn.
was wrong. It was wrong.
It was
But
wrong.
yeah, man, public opinion is important. A lot of people throwing Jay-Z name in there. Let's get into that. Um, with this whole Diddy stuff. A lot
Nah,
of
if y'all want to talk, the only person that's in trouble with the feds next, rhyme with nah, fucking the fuck yo rhyme, yo Gotti. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you think?
That's who he need to be worried about.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you think he's going back to the feds?
Whew. I don't know how much weight they're gonna put on this kid saying Yo Gotti or whatever Yo Gotti brother.
Why
This
not?
guy
The
is a
Fed
convicted
the
murderer.
Fed took Woody statement. He's a convicted whatever. And he got
Yeah,
immunity.
that's true.
I mean, oh, wait, you really think Yo Gotti got problems for him?
Bro, once they start bringing that shit up in court, yeah, yeah, bro. He said they paid for my lawyer. And he told him the fact that look, I can't cash you out right now because it's hot. Now the only thing that helped the case is the fact that old dude is dead. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but you know them boys don't care about that.
Okay, but
No,
what is the other dude saying? Because his trial ain't go down yet. What is he saying?
It don't matter. The dude who is said that, hey, look, they paid for my lawyer and paid me a little half of the money for the hit. Even if he's lying, it brings too much heat because it's in court. It's not like he's making a statement on the street. No, he
You
no,
gave
don't
us
think it matter what his co-defendant saying?
not really. To be
no,
honest, because if
no,
you
because
if you give the feds an inch, they'll take a fucking mile.
what I'm saying,
No, you
even if
backed up
other
even the most unrealistic and like least like trustworthy person. As long as they said it, they're gonna take it as fact now. And now you have to prove them wrong, and they don't fucking lose very often.
and listen, young Dolph, a wife said it's not over yet. Read between the lines, right? Another
He
thing,
did say
it
that.
don't
He heard
it
it.
don't matter what old dudes say. The fact that he said that is being documented, you know, and they
Yeah,
like, oh,
it's on the
let me
record.
write.
They're taking it serious, even if it's bullshit, and even if he's bullshit and not trustworthy. It's on the record. They're
It's on
There
taking
the
was
it
radar.
money behind that hit. I believe there was money behind that hit for sure.
It's on the radar. Now,
serious.
yeah, now they on the radar with it. They said, oh, you said what? He paid for what? And they might check that. You know what I'm saying? But being the fact that some sources might be they still can go and do their due diligence. And just because this person is deceased, that don't mean that the radar is off on you. They're like, okay, he's gone, yeah, but okay. Remember, they said this about you. So let's okay, yeah, man.
Who gonna get booked first? Jay Z or Yo Gotti?
I say God.
Yo Gotti, because there's actually like legitimate fucking grounds for a case, whereas Jay Z is just all hearsay and bullshit. Plus, Jay got dough. Jay got real dough. He can fuck with the
The
feds.
reason why I say that is
Hold up,
because
don't get it twisted, B Rad. Yo Gotti got money too. Yo Gotti
Yeah,
got
but he
money.
don't got Jay Z money. He got CEO
Not
money.
Jay Z money,
CEO for
but
the
he
past
got enough money.
for the past 15 years. Come on now, and
now he don't
Beyonce.
have. Listen, he don't have NFL partnership money. That's the. But the thing is, the reason why I said it is because he made the statement in the court case is already going, and he done been convicted for it. We gotta wait for Diddy shit to come for anything to come out on the Jay Z. We gotta wait. The dude already done made the statement, so the ball done started rolling already.
I think this Diddy thing is gonna blow up in a lot of people's faces, though.
I don't think so. I think we all know, we all heard these stories. It ain't nothing, but it's a surprise. It's just gonna be surprising when it come out. You know what I'm saying? That's all. We all heard the story about how Harvey Weinstein walked up to big ass Terry Crews, grabbed his urinamine in front of his wife, and ain't nothing happened.
Yeah, all that buffness for nothing. What the fuck? Terry Crews should have knocked his fucking head off.
Then his
Yeah, I
career
just
would.
think it's gonna be more arrests with this Diddy shit.
They're
Sure.
absolutely because, like, check it out. When Epstein went to jail, Weinstein went to jail. He got out, but still, they prosecuted these people. These people were movers and shakers. Diddy is a rapper. They're not looking at this guy like with respect. They're looking at like they want to take him down. You know what I mean? Plus, let's be honest, our government goes after affluent black men in our culture. That's what they do. They tear them down all the time. Like it's been done
Diddy
before.
ain't no rapper though, like that. Diddy,
No, he's
you
not.
say
But
just a rapper.
I'm saying that's where he started from. You know what I mean? Just like Weinstein was a movie guy, just like Epstein was a money man. You
Yeah,
know what I
but he
mean?
didn't start from rapping.
Check
He
this
started
though.
from executive.
Check
Whatever.
this.
He was okay, fine. He was back office in a fucking record label and somehow managed to run that shit. Like,
Check this though. Shout out Bosco 100, man. He said it's crazy because Cassie is the only artist who ever got millions about a Diddy. I said, oh shit.
yo, she did him perfect
That's
because she
true.
got the money out of him, but then her NDA means nothing because it's criminal. So like she can now turn around and testify in the feds and she's got the dough. Like she crushed it. Did he play that
Oh,
one stupid? He should have fought it.
it's a triple play now because she get to tell the story, write the book, do the
Oh,
whole.
she got the book. She got the
She's
she
gonna
got
have
the,
a
she got the
lifetime.
movie.
She's gonna have a
Oh,
lifetime. She's gonna have a lifetime. She's gonna have an oxygen. You know what I'm saying? Then she's gonna do the whole little tour.
of
You know
course,
what
she's gonna do the book signings. She's gonna have the movie come out. She's gonna have the made for TV movie. Like then
Why? She don't gotta do
then
that.
she's gonna be like
She
a
got 30
representative
million.
for like
She can do that later
women.
if she want to, but she don't gotta do that.
I'm saying?
She
She
Nah,
doesn't
got the
man.
have to.
thirty
It just
million
makes
dollars.
sense.
You
It
know
just
one
makes
thing
sense.
about women, they're gonna tell their testimony and their story, bro.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, you better believe that.
She taking that shit on tour, and she will be wild. She will be dumb not to.
Yeah,
Fuck
of
the
course.
thing.
It's literally somebody handing you the bag for just telling your truth. Like, it's not like she's fucking around. Like, this shit happened. And to be
They
honest, she can fucking fry this dude for being that dirty. Like, that shit. Well, that video was disturbing.
What are you talking about? The freak parties or the beatdown? Yeah.
No, the
Okay,
beatdown.
the
The video of the
beatdown, yeah.
beatdown was
But
fucking. The video of the
what is
beatdown
he
was
really?
disturbing.
What are you really talking about? Those
The video,
other
the
than the
video,
beatdown.
the beatdown
what
was
you mean?
disturbing
The
to watch.
guns, the drugs, the whole shit, bro.
All of it, everything we've all heard for the past 20 years about dude. Let's be honest, this isn't a secret. Everybody in the industry knows it, and it's bled out to like it's common knowledge. Like,
The beatdown is not alleged. The drugs, and all that other shit is alleged.
yeah, it's alleged, but you know what? Where there's smoke, there's fire. They've been claiming this cat's been set up murders
Hold
since
on,
the
hold on,
90s.
hold on. So
Let's
you
go.
trying to tell me the feds didn't say they caught a dude with a book bag?
Wait, what happened?
So you trying to tell me the feds didn't catch a dude with a book bag at the airport?
Oh, they did. The
I
white
don't know
kid,
about that. What are you talking about?
the
What you
college
what do you?
basketball player, the white kid, the fucking drug runner. They caught him with mad cocaine and pills.
Yeah,
Okay, is that Diddy's?
Whipped before they even got to the station.
yeah. He was
Okay,
with them.
but who said it's Diddy's? He said it,
Okay, now
or the
let me. Hold
police
on,
said
wait,
it.
no, wait. Now when you don't say it's Diddy, what do you look like in the eyes of them?
A drug runner, or whatever the fuck you are.
No, you look like the crime boss. Oh, you got drug runners?
No,
Yeah.
you don't look like a crime boss. You look like a drug runner. But
No, no,
like
No,
no.
Diddy,
no,
he
You
he
look
he
looks,
like
bringing
I
drugs to the people.
he looks like
no.
Shock.
It's two different people. It's two different people. You
Yeah,
got
there's
a
the
person.
drug, and then there's the boss who tells him where to go and where the money is.
He's gonna get immunity because he's gonna tell them the whole breakdown, how long he's been doing this, where they
Yeah,
been
but
getting.
is he lying or is he telling the truth? He
I'm
could be
I'm
just
just
a
stating, I'm just
finesser
stating with the
that
evidence.
that got the drug plug and got the plug with Diddy to provide, and that's what it is. But now, when you get bagged up and your ass facing that time, you in that cell, and they say, "Oh, if you just tell us Diddy told Diddy was running this continuous criminal organization, paying you." You wasn't buying the drugs on your own. He paying. Yeah, a nigga gonna be like, yeah, especially a
Yeah,
little
but
white
you don't
boy.
think he's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
receipts, you don't think
Diddy
he's got
did it.
text messages and phone calls and bank deposits and all that kind of shit and wires. Like he has evidence. It's not like you can move like completely under the radar these days. There's gonna be a paper trail.
Okay, but we can't just stamp it now because we
Oh, I'm
seen
not
Diddy beat
stamping it.
down
I'm
the
just
broad.
barely.
We seen him
Just
beat
think,
down the broad. Yeah, he need to be charged for domestic and in trouble for that. But
yeah, he
now we
will
stamping everything else
for
that
testifying.
the DA say is true. Now we stamping that.
No,
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 I'm.
not.
I seen DAs make a lot of mistakes.
Hold
Look,
on,
he'll
big
be
right.
in trouble. He'll be in trouble right up until the point where he testifies against Diddy and gets complete immunity.
I'm not. I'm not even saying that. I'm just stating the evidence that they put there. That's all. You can spec.
Okay,
Even
Everybody can speculate. I'm just saying. Don't forget that they said that this is what happened.
even if it wasn't true, the feds are going to lean on this kid and make it happen anyway. It's not.
That's.
They play fair.
okay,
They play fair.
okay. Y'all don't understand the whole Ciroc deal with the boy.
I understand
I
that.
forgot his name, and he pissed him off, made billions off of him, then
From his
sued him for only promoting him with promoting Diddy and Ciroc with the urban community instead of promoting Diddy and Ciroc with all your
It wasn't just
exclusive
that. It,
brands.
was-
And
Yeah,
it
and
wasn't
you got
just that.
sued, you lose. Now you pissed off. Soon as you lose that case, you got a lot enough money to call on the big dogs to do all this extra shit. You feel me? And then next thing you know, now Diddy is under the bus like
It
completely
wasn't just
for
that
trying
though.
to stand up for his shit and saying, "Motherfucker, you promoting Ciroc to just the urban community? No, this should be exclusive brand." And now, the dude Diablo, I forgot his fucking name. He pissed off. And he got a lot of power, a lot of money. He got connections with the princes and everything else. And now all this shit's coming down, and y'all just going with it. And y'all coming at me about going with the media and shit like that. But y'all are just going with this whole thing. Y'all accusing them of everything the DA saying. Y'all stamping it right now.
bro. I've never trusted the dude. I've never trusted the dude. They've had shade on his name since Big died, and that's a fact.
Hey, listen. Acknowledgement is not confirmation. But look,
That's
all I'm saying is, listen. It wasn't just the fact that they were selling it to the black community. He went down there and found out they wasn't growing agave for mines the way they were growing agave for everybody else's, and that was a breach of the contract. So I won just off that right there alone. Plus, they found out that you was marketing to certain demographics and trying to cut.
Okay, but that's my point is whoever he sued got pissed off, was a very powerful
I agree with that.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you could imagine powerful people could make plays and do shit to
Okay,
fuck
now
your
stop
life
right
up.
there. Stop right there. Now, what kind of dumb person do you have to be knowing that you got enemies like that out here with dirt like that?
I
Yeah,
mean, is it dirt to him?
No,
Really,
it's
what
dirt.
he was doing, what did he think? What I understand from a lot of people that have been talking, because I've been looking at all kind of research and everything. Did he threw freak parties? Yeah, but is that a crime?
No, what
Bras
I'm
coming out
saying is,
wanting to freak off and do anything, is that a crime though? You
absolutely
no.
not.
really think Diddy was
Don't
fucking
adults,
shipping and running and getting paid to do this shit? Hell
right?
no.
Adults
Yeah,
that shit on their own merit and did the drugs themselves. And I don't believe that he had to poison people with drugs. I don't think it's a big. I don't think it's a big stretch for Diddy to call and get people to show up,
Yeah,
regardless if they wanted to. Or
please. He's
they would
Diddy.
have to do it because people are sheep. However, however, he definitely had illegal weapons. He was definitely videotaping people without their consent, which is an automatic crime. Like,
Yeah,
well,
no
you,
video.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
personally
But
get them
that's
with
yet to
that.
be seen. I don't know if that's
the
we'll
human
I
see
don't.
factor,
that.
I don't
sexual
personally agree with that. Them
bullshit,
drugs,
the
them
bullshit
guns.
charge.
Because everybody that was there knew Diddy was recording. Even the footage they put out, even the people, Diddy got the camera right there saying, "Look, look, put him on the camera. Let me show him." The dude passed out with his head down. The thing, Diddy got the camera right there in his face, recording him. Ain't
Also,
no.
the house wasn't bought in Diddy's name. That was in Bad Boy's name. And when you walked in that mansion, it said Bad Boy Entertainment right there, or Bad Boy Films right there. So
People
technically,
are under fire. That's
it's a
why
business. It's a
we made
business.
a title about Jay Z and thing. This comment, what's his name? I never seen him before. Mister Speaks power to the truth. Speak power to the truth. Folks, don't be surprised if you see Nas, Busta Rhymes, Swiss Beats, or at the parties. Now, are you saying Nas, Busta Rhymes, Swiss Beats are with this whole super criminal organization to hire bras and get the drugs and keep the organization going? Like, come on, that shit sounds stupid.
I
It's
think
just
the
a
public are
parties.
getting, I think the public are getting the parties and the freak offs mixed up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Now just because you attend the party and the function don't mean that you was with the after hours shit. Even
of
if it
course.
was a late party. Like at some point in time it's time to go to bed and people go their own way and I don't think them people who attended the party was a part of that function at the end of the night.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so you don't. That's what make you say Jay Z won't be caught up in this shit. He was just a part of the
Yeah,
party.
you're just part of the party. It's like what's his name? Rick Rubin. He throw all these parties. People go. They don't necessarily mean that they're with the crazy shit that happens afterwards, man. Like,
But I just amazed how y'all still think
Just because I hang
there's still
with
some crazy shit afterwards when the evidence point to just parties, and bras want to freak off later. They stay. Whoever
bro,
don't, they leave.
don't
Type
know
of shit.
because I can find you 5 clips right now of people before this even happened talking about it ain't just partying there. You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't think? Come on, you know how popular Diddy is. You know, you can find clips on people saying a bunch of shit about him.
We talking
100%.
about
You
people
gonna
like,
believe everything is true because he Diddy?
no, I'm not saying that, but when you got people who don't know each other over a course of years telling the same story.
Where
Like
there's
for example, hold on, Waka Flocka and Joey Farrow, the dude who do the impressions, I was on a podcast, and Desi Banks was on there, and he was asking them for advice, like, can y'all give me some advice of what to do? This was years before this happened. Farrow said to him, he said, all I'm gonna tell you is, stay out of that, take that mansion, and everybody started laughing, but they knew.
Because they most of them dudes was jealous and mad. They didn't get to stay. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay,
Y'all
how
on your
about
way.
this, Lecrae?
Get out of here. You're not
Christian
cool enough to
rapper
be
told
here.
the story.
Bye.
I
Then
mean,
they
you
get
can look at
mad
that.
and talk shit. Oh look, the Diddy party. Diddy gay. Okay, he
No,
chilling with
I
his gay
listen. I
boys and
don't
they
back.
chilling.
I don't back the oil shit. I don't back that shit. I listen, leave them alone. The same way when Kendrick Lamar was talking about the '69 shit. I'm like, you can't clown
Yeah,
that man.
that's their business.
Nah, I'm not talking about that. I ain't talking about that.
All right,
But check it out.
I'm not either.
You guys are getting
I'm
lost. Exactly what they want you to get lost in. You're getting lost in the baby oil. You're getting lost in the parties. The real issue here is the drugs, the trafficking, the influence, and the corruption. Like he's doing
yeah.
dirty shit behind these parties, bro. He's making moves behind like
You
He's
know the
buck.
problem.
They don't want that shit.
Yeah, the problem I would have with Diddy is his power, using his power, like Harvey Weinstein.
That's
Oh,
what I'm saying. His
you want
influence.
this movie? Yeah, okay, you do this.
Yeah, you
And
do
I
this.
didn't hear none of those accusations yet. I ain't hear it.
What?
I
Don
ain't
That's
came
hear it.
out and said it.
influence.
Don, that was one just recently. The girl from Donnie Kennedy came.
Oh my god, this bro. Yeah, all right. He
That's
kicked
one.
her off early. Why would he even deal
Why
with
would
her?
you kick a girl and throw a lamp at her?
Oh, you think he kicked her off because he said, "Oh, come on, you gotta
No,
come to the Diddy party"? Oh
no.
no,
What I'm
oh
saying
kick
is
her off.
the type of nigga that kick a girl while she down and throw a lamp at her will sexually impress you
Oh, he
immediately.
did that to her. You seen the video?
No, I'm saying if you'll do that to if he did that to Cassie, that's just physical. Imagine what he do business wise tactics.
Yeah, he's cutthroat. There's no doubt. He would never have gotten to where he's at
Okay, you
without
can
You
being.
don't
say
do
that,
that
but you know how
and
many
then don't.
people that business tactics that don't. You could be ruthless all you want. Business tactics. You know
No,
how many dudes is doing ruthless business shit that's
no.
legally free and running around and it's
There's laws in
in
this country.
music and
Walmart,
movies
Like
and
the
everywhere
apartment.
else.
Walmart, the banks, the insurance companies, yeah, all of them. But you right. We do
No,
business with people
law
all day.
ethics in our country. We have
I just
ethics.
can't buy all this shit now. And just like with Bill Cosby and everybody else, now they all start coming out all of a sudden
That's
coming
not.
out.
Oh, we've been heard this shit. We've been heard this for a minute.
You know what it is? You know what it is? We're prosecuting culture, right? Because back then, culturally, it was cool for people to do quaaludes and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? Just like culturally back then, crack was a socialized drug that was introduced. People make it seem like it was always taboo. It wasn't. It
Hmm.
Wait,
wasn't.
but it's illegal. It's not illegal to do drugs. It's illegal to buy them, to traffic them. It's not illegal to use them.
And possess them, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, here in what we call in trafficking. Okay, it might be considered trafficking because of him, but to him, it's just I'm a rich nigga. I want my drugs here that I
Oh,
use,
That ain't how
and
this
this
country
and that.
works. If you fly your plane,
But if it's against the law, yeah, I get it. But
listen. If
I'm
you fly
not.
out of Miami, you call some girl, you ever pick up a fucking half of pink cocaine, and she gets on a plane and flies out to L.A. That's drug trafficking, bro.
and not
That's drug.
only that,
All
not only
right,
that, not only
but
that, if that
you see what
girl
I'm
is your
saying? The malicious
girlfriend and
intent.
you
That's
let
what I'm trying to talk about. But go ahead.
not only that, if that girl you're sleeping with her, you have a relationship, then it becomes sex trafficking.
No, no, only if you're paying her or using influence over her to do something. If she just showing, if you fly a girl out just to sleep with you, that ain't illegal. That's game. If you're paying her, if you're paying her, or you're using some sort of influence to make her sleep with you,
Oh
that's
well,
that.
that sounds like a
No, that's
damn
wrong.
lose
That's
lose
wrong.
situation. Then.
That's
So you
wrong. That's
saying
wrong.
no rich dude could fly no bros
I
out?
just,
That's
yo,
what
That's
you're
true.
saying.
That's
I
true.
checked it up today. I'm telling you.
All right. Well,
Vlad even said it. Hey, look, Vlad was on Math Hop and he told him if you fly the
I
girl out,
seen it,
okay.
bitch
Yeah,
ass nigga.
you missed it. The next episode of Math Hoffa, which I just watched actually, with who is it? Shit, I can't think of who it was. They Googled all this shit, they looked it all up, and then I double checked all that shit, and they were right. It's if you're paying or using some sort of influence to force sexual like favors. But if you just
All
fly
right.
out
I
to your
get that. I
But
get
this is
that.
the thing, B Rad. This is the thing, B Rad. You using that word force. Now, when she's ready to turn, she's going to use that turn. So you have to understand.
yes,
Regardless.
but to be able
And
to
it
Okay.
ain't
prove
fair. But
it,
hey,
to
fair
prove
ain't. And
reasonable.
really, fair is out the window with Diddy right now. Ain't no fair no
I
more.
mean, fair
It's
is the
over.
shit that come at the city with the carnival and the rides and the cotton candy. That's fair. Everything else, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's
Plus,
the only thing I know.
honest, the sex trafficking charge used to just be a pimp charge. Now they changed it to sex trafficking, which is a whole different ball game. But it's not really that. It's not like he's going to
White
Mexico and
slavery.
people
That's
and
a term.
you
White
know
slavery.
raiding them and like putting them on fucking Backpage and shit. That's sex trafficking. But like this shit they got, it's not. It's based on the law that they changed. Yes, it is that now, but that's not what it really is. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Now that is what it really is because if you have an influence over a woman who don't have her mind right, you taking her from New York to Texas for the means of prostitution, and she ain't really with that shit, but you have an influence over her. That is kind of human trafficking, bro.
Things more influence, Diddy or
All
the
right.
money getting out of it? It's the money and it's the clout. Come on, man. Come on. It's the class.
Y'all think Diddy really got to do that to these
She didn't get on
bros?
the fucking plane.
Oh, they're not saying that, but they're saying with great responsibility. All that money come great responsibility. You got to be wise enough not to know not to
Are
even
you not
handle.
understanding the Ciroc lawsuit, billions
Nah,
of dollars, and
yeah.
people they targeted him, and
Right, but
that's what
also
happened.
you
And
can
money
infer,
talks.
you can infer like him having some sort of power over her. But the reality is, if he doesn't, it's just she thinks it because he's a rich and powerful person,
Okay.
and
With
she'll
that being said,
this
why
could be bad.
why
You don't need to
why
threaten her. You just think this herself, and
he
she's
should have?
got to, and she has to be able to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, and that's hard. That's hard to do.
Thank you. Good.
Unless she's got a text from him saying, "Yo, if you don't show up, I'm gonna fucking dead you, or I'm gonna do this, that, the third." Unless she's got receipts like that, it's hard to prove. Other than she's trying to get money, looking for clout, trying to sleep with a celebrity, trying to have fun. Like, there's a million reasons why, but she's got to be able to prove that shit. I'm not
All
saying I'm
right.
not giving
I
her
was just trying to get to the thing
legal
about like with Diddy, like we convicted him off of the Cassie shit. Yeah, I know homies that beat they bro worse and got a year and got the fuck out or whatever else, got the probation, shit like that. It happens. But now to be in jail for life, he a rich dude. Like once you a target as a rich person and you're moving like he moving, it's a perfect target. Perfect target for big, powerful motherfuckers to take your ass down. And that's
to.
what they did. And
I
Still
don't know.
got
now
your
I'm not
nose.
gonna be a part of the
Got to clean
whole
your
just
nose
like with
though.
Trump, how they say the fake news is doing this to him. I'm not gonna be a part of this whole shit, thank you.
No, no,
Where you gonna turn Diddy into the devil and we
no.
are like, come on now, we see what happened. He was targeted. It was perfect target and he had that video. They bought that video. It was all
Nah,
perfect,
nah, because
perfect setup.
now you gonna let him run from responsibility as a
No,
man.
fuck him. He done anyway. He in the hell right now. You know about MDC? You know where he
MVP
at?
is a
You
joke.
know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Ain't no running from this shit. It's over. But I'm talking about me and being an observer. Looking at the whole situation though.
I
Yeah,
just
no,
I've always thought he was slimy, but I'm waiting until the trial to see what the facts are. I'm not condemning him yet. I personally think he's slimy, and I can see him doing this, but I'm not convicting him. No way. He gets his day in court.
Slimy, yeah. Come on,
Yeah,
slimy, please.
yeah.
Everybody in the power is slimy.
And being
Sorry.
from New York and the industry I'm in, I've heard his name a few times around, and just in general, like I'm a firm believer of where there's smoke, there's fire. However, it will go and be a legal process. But I also know this: the feds do not. They don't spend millions of dollars to lock somebody up and go after somebody and make a case when they're
You
not going to
saying
win.
he like Gotti or fucking
No,
these real boys that's facing what he facing,
no,
racketeering?
no. I
Come
think
on now.
he's a trophy for the feds. I think he
He
represents
fuck
something.
with the wrong motherfuckers, and they
I
showing
think
him,
he represents
oh, you
something.
black boy, you really think you can fuck
so
with
how about
us?
this? Is
Look
he
what he
is
He's
he
do.
in more trouble than the mayor?
no, the mayor's fucked.
Yeah, that's a
He's
good lead way, good segue. And him
he's
and the mayor over there just months ago with doing the heart hand together, and when he gave him
all of
the key to the city, that maybe mayor got caught up in the crosswinds of Diddy
them.
fucking with them powerful ass people.
No, well, there's
Honestly,
if the charges that they're bringing against him are legit, where he took money from Turkey and possibly 5 other nation states on the low to like make things happen, then yeah, then you're going to be prosecuted to the fullest extent. However, he made New York City a sanctuary city, and then as soon as we had 180,000 migrants show up here, he then started calling out the administration saying, "You're not doing anything to help us, Biden. You're not doing shit to help us. We need money. We need federal funding. We need help." And he started calling them out. And that could be the reason why they brought this case against him. However, this case started the day before he was put in office. The day before he took office was when they started this investigation on him. So
wow,
something new. He looks
wow,
dirty. Plus, look at all the people around him. Look, the chief of police stepped down from NYPD. The head of the board of education stepped down. Everybody who's involved with him has relinquished their titles and stepped down. That
yeah,
doesn't
that says
unless
a lot. That says a lot.
that's bad.
I think the
That's
mayor. I don't know. They both and I think they both. I don't know if the mayor targeted, but I know Diddy was targeted. But
like 100%. Did he?
it's not. It's more than a coincidence that the mayor just gave him that goddamn key to the city just only months ago, and they was on top of the world. Both of them was on top of the world.
Diddy's a trophy for the feds.
He said if Diddy was Diddy was also hosting parties for rappers and stars for a fee. If Diddy used that fee money to get drugs and sex workers, that's how other people will get in trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
ain't know that fee. I ain't know he was doing that. If that's
But
true,
they
I
can
ain't
just
know that.
say, listen, we wouldn't know you got so much money. We're going to just say all that shit was consolidated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't know that. I mean, like I say, in B Rad, that's our motto here. Where there's smoke, there's fire for sure. But there's a certain level of fire, and I want to. I want to, and I'm gonna sit back and watch the case like we watching this crazy YSL case, like we watching this crazy
Oh,
young
did you see
dog
what happened the
case,
other day?
Speaking of
huh?
which,
You see what happened?
the
What
judge went
happened?
on.
Oh, the
The
judge
judge,
The
went
judge on
off.
the app
She
went and
said
walked.
it's gonna be a mistrial, right?
Hey man, she was like, I'm tired of y'all doing this fuck shit. Basically, you think not with me? You ain't gonna keep running this inconsistency shit with me. Matter of fact, let's do it. Let's do it. She said, let's call for a break real quick, and I'll let you know what I say when I come back.
yeah,
She told
Mm.
because prosecution is fucking palming everything and letting it out at the last second. It's like, yo, no, there's disclosure in the court. Like there's a legal system and we follow it. And you guys been playing fuck shit with the last two judges. You're not
They've
gonna do
been, yeah, they've been. It's been disgusting. That
it's crazy.
state, it's like people get put in the positions and they not ready for it. Just like that DA that brought this case to trial, she not even there. She ain't
I
even there
call
to face the
from
shit.
day one,
Now other people got to deal with her ass, her
I
shit,
call her
and
out
she
from
was
day.
fucking on nut.
she she got low. She got low when they brought out that other scandal too. She been low ever
Yeah,
since.
she was fucking on that nigga, and that's
Yo,
what
I
brought the whole case to shit. She got emotional, and that's why they say females can't be presidents. I don't know about that, but she got
well,
emotional. She got emotional, and that's why this case is going to be a failure. But they say the feds, whatever. But this shit right here is a big waste of money. The people of Georgia, Atlanta should be pissed off that they spending this tax money on this shit. It's a waste of money.
Yeah,
You feel me? It
agreed.
yeah.
is.
If they couldn't have found him guilty already, then he shouldn't be guilty. Like, like if he's
Yo,
guilty,
I think
blatant.
EST texted me somebody. You see how quick that young dog case went, and look at this young. Look at this damn young thug case. They both state cases.
Yeah,
Federal though.
Wait, I
State
thought they
federal.
were both state.
No,
no,
Georgia has a state fed and a fed. This is their state fed doing this.
Oh,
yeah, but
okay, okay. But they don't know how
still,
to handle it. Then they just they don't know how to act. Basically, they didn't know
not
how to act. Now
longest
it's
case in Georgia history. Longest case.
it's despicable. You got Lil Woody lied through his teeth. This little dirty bastard. Now he on the internet. I wish I didn't snitch on Thug. I didn't mean to. Now he's saying that. You got all these people that rallied and they hit the stand, and now they just totally oblivious to the rat and they still think they thugs, which is a problem for the state. They still think you know what I mean? You got Young Thug sitting there, head held high, watching all these rats. And when the Young Thug sitting there, the righteousness is just penetrating. They can't handle it. They can't, they did, oh no, YSL ain't no game. They getting emotional, they getting mad, they getting this, they getting that. It ain't helping the state at all. It's helping the fucking it's helping thugs lawyers all the way around. It's a zoo, man. It's
Made a
like a
mockery.
zoo.
They made a mockery of it. It's been a joke.
The
It's,
pill being passed, the judge being dismissed, the lawyer being in jail. Like, hope.
That
the net,
had a state. The
the,
girl, the one that Woody said stink. We ain't see her since she disappeared. Now Miss Love there. She pissing everybody off. There, it's a mess, man. It's a mess. It's a mess.
should have been a hung jury by now. It should have been a mistrial. It
Yeah,
should have been.
man. So like we seeing a lot of shit. If this Diddy shit go to trial, we gonna see the real New York. And then Mayor Adams will go to trial. New York is about to be on the map now. It's Atlanta now it's about to be New York. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't know where Diddy's case is based out of, but I know that the mayor's case is based out of the Southern District of New York, and they have the craziest rate, 99% win. They don't.
99% win. And also, you know what's crazy is Diddy been if he been doing this shit, he been doing this for 10 years plus. If the allegations are true. Now we got this black DA, just like we had a black DA
Look,
down in Atlanta. And
you
now
know,
they feel like I'm gonna make a stance and get my name off of these people. Black on black crime, homie. Now let me stop. What'd you say, ESC?
You know what's crazy? They got him on suicide watch, right?
Yeah, but that's going to happen in the high level prison you're going to have.
Okay, now listen, to follow him. Why Epstein wasn't on suicide watch?
That's why he is now on
That's
suicide.
why that's what they said too. I seen it on news. They said
Oh, they ain't know that
because of
then.
the Epstein
Oh, okay.
situation
They
and
got him
all the
like
conspiracies surrounding it and this and that.
he's
They want
refusing.
to cover their ass, basically.
I know that tactic. Create a, you do it, then create a diversion. Yeah. Okay.
But all right, let me just
But
ask this question: Did he, Jay Z? Do you think he's gonna get mixed up in this or not?
Nah,
nah, nah.
he don't have a reputation, and it's the thing. For one, they have to spoil your reputation. He don't have that reputation, so they
Yeah,
can't.
he's way hip hop. He's the man. He's the man.
Diddy
He's
didn't have that reputation either till you seen that fucking
Yes, he did.
video.
Yes, he did, bro.
he
He
always had a
did.
he always
You
had a
sure?
good.
I'm a New Yorker. Everybody could say that I knew, I thought,
Well, y'all can
I
act blind
built
if
that.
y'all want.
But
Y'all can act.
I met the nigga. I'm in New York. I'm close to hip hop. I'm
That's
close to Bad Boy, all that type of shit. Y'all say that on the outside over there, whatever. But honestly, his shit was real clean until that video dropped of him beating the hell out that girl. I swear it was. I'm
I
telling you,
mean,
most. I'm
you
talking
right.
about.
Yeah, you right as far as like proof and online and all that, but folklore and the word of mouth will get you more than anything, bro. And then this is the crazy part about it. Once folklore take over, them are the same peers that are gonna judge you in court. You know that, right?
Yeah, you're being tried by a jury of your
Peers.
Okay.
public
And
opinion. Does
this is the thing. You work your whole career to stay away from the peers and the people, right? And then let all these folklores continue instead of coming out and being like, no, I ain't that person. Let me show you. Boom, boom. You can have access to me. But no, you play your distance because you're being there. We understand that. So don't come and look for sympathy and love for the people when they come and get you.
yep, you didn't want to show your face, so now your rep is what the people say it is,
Yep.
and
Okay.
the court of public opinion is a damning one for sure because everybody knows who he is. There's not one person on that jury who's not going to know who dude is. It's
And
not
then
the main
because
person
you
who's
made
in the
you
trial.
made an enemy out of 50 Cent too. That
He did,
wasn't smart.
yeah,
Yeah, that wasn't smart. It
because
wasn't
he's
smart. But
like
that's the thing. 50 Cent just on another level. But that
Yeah.
enemy that he really made, that powerful ass enemy up there, and then
Right. Right.
50 Cent just added on to it. Yeah, you make the wrong enemy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I gotta be careful of condemning this man who kids love
I
him.
mean, and listen,
All
and I
his
come from this
kids.
era. I come from this era. I remember Hot 97 when with Styles and Jada Kiss pouring their heart out, telling them you did me wrong.
That's
yeah,
true. That's true. That's true.
I remember that, bro. That shit's still in my heart because you can
Me
tell the
too. I
pain
love
and
them niggas
passion from
live.
that.
Yeah, it was
Come on,
bad. It
bro.
was
Them
bad.
niggas was hurt, bro. You did that. You did them, and not only that, Mace. Mace
that
got stories.
shows you his character right there, and that's something that always bothered me too. How dirty he did Styles, like and Kiss obviously, but I'm just saying like
Yeah,
Block super dirty. It's like those are your peoples, bro. Kiss wrote all his bangers.
And they
yeah.
basically saying, man, just let
Bad.
us go so we can make some money, bro. Why you still got us fucking signed, collecting every damn thing? We can't
You're
do
right.
shit
You're right.
for
And then when I
years.
heard about the Biggie Small situation, then you think about it. If Biggie came public against Diddy, Diddy would be done. He'd be no more. If Diddy said anything Biggie said anything against Diddy and came public, I'm leaving, Bad Boy, this and that, it would have been over with. So then everybody
Which
with
would have
these
been
Diddy,
inevitable.
they say, huh?
It would have been inevitable. He would
It
have
would have
been
been
bigger.
inevitable because the
Yeah,
people
yeah,
really love Biggie.
yeah.
Biggie is who put Diddy on the map type of shit. Biggie named him Diddy. You
Diddy
feel
was
me?
rights to all of his
Hold
cattle.
on, hold on. Biggie named him Diddy.
Yeah, Biggie named him Diddy. Biggie said it's
Word,
P Diddy. Yeah, for sure. That's a fact. That's on record. You could look that up. And
word.
and my point is
All
when
the
they
rights.
talk about Diddy killing Biggie, it kind of makes some little sense when they talk about Biggie was gonna leave and this and that. If Biggie would have put that on the record, Diddy power would have been over for real. So
But
it's
but
kind
look,
of
that's
crazy.
speculation. But what you know what also add to that? The fact that somebody is locked up for the murder of it and saying Diddy had uh, involvement in it.
Yeah, well,
That's
even
what
that,
makes it
it's
nasty.
said he admitted it on his own.
Nasty, nasty work. No, no, they saying yeah, he did. And Pac too. But yeah, wow.
Plus, Diddy retained the rights to all of Big's catalog. His
And
Of
mother
how
had
about
course
this?
he did.
Hold on. He
He a
said he from New
scumbag.
York and you ain't heard this. What Sean been saying it for the past 10 years? He fucked
Sean
me
been
over.
saying it too, and I heard that too. They said Diddy the one that shot the gun off in the club.
Shine did 10 years and then got fucking thrown out of the country over this shit. All because
And
he wrote.
Sean don't got love for Diddy right
And
now.
they
And a
said
real dude
he
from
was using his
Brooklyn.
money for suppression tactics to suppress the woman from saying and getting out the fact that no, I seen him do it, not no Sean.
Sean
You
from
know?
my area,
For
and
him.
if Diddy didn't do no wrong, Sean would have did his time, kept his mouth shut,
Hey,
and
you know
did
what I
not
wonder
say nothing
though?
about Diddy.
I
But
wonder who was the pressure. Did
the
that ever
fact
get
that
out?
Sean is saying this shit about Diddy, I could believe it, and I could believe it, cause I know these type of niggas. You feel me? I know these type of niggas, man.
Hey,
It's crazy.
who was they having beef with that it was that serious? You know what I'm saying? I wonder who that what
Yeah, a
that was.
gangster from Brooklyn, and I forgot his name, but
Oh, okay. It was
he was a
serious then.
real official nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But with the between the Diddy, between the Pac shit, the Biggie shit, and all the stipulations, and now they investigating the car bombing with Day and
Currency.
Night with Mister Day and Night.
Now you talking
Diddy
about
was a
currency?
real villain. He's saying bad boy, y'all ain't believe him.
Yeah,
But
they said
yeah,
that at the top
I
and then
had a good point and I forgot it. But yeah, go ahead about that.
Jesus. Yeah, he's he definitely you think he torched Kid Cudi's car or had somebody do it?
Oh,
That's
kid. Cut.
possible.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
do think because he a simp, he tended it.
I
You see
it's
what the way he beat up that girl, he tender as fuck. And if she would have did the whatever, yeah,
I
he
mean,
did that.
dating the same girl your son dated is just like, bro,
ugh, ugh.
Oh, that was crazy too.
come on, bro. Like what? Like,
That
Yo,
was crazy too.
they got shot in the fucking studio, like that whole shit.
It's a lot of stories, a lot of stories, whole lot of shit surrounding this dude, man. A
Even if
lot.
even if they get nothing else, they have three illegal fucking AR-15s with the serial numbers scratched off
I'm
of them.
glad you said that. I don't think that was him, more so them boys that he had in that house. You know what I'm saying?
My boy said that ain't his issue. Bouncer Chris did Fed time. Them guns, he ain't think about them guns at all. He don't give a fuck about them guns.
Scratched off them.
That could be beat with whatever. He's concerned
Okay.
about this racketeering and
Yeah. Yeah.
this real shit. Them
That
guns
is
ain't
real.
shit.
Yeah, he can
Guns,
eat the gun shit and be
guns
home and
fallback.
shit. Yeah.
Everything falls apart. The guns are an easy fallback for them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but once you place him with them drugs, it's just like, ooh. So do you think it's gonna be as monumental as a thug trial?
Well, they
Um,
the same thing that said Doug wasn't home for 7 months. He comes home, they got guns in his house. It's like that ain't mine. Like I got 30 people living in the crib right now.
yeah,
You
Now
he
know,
we
could
saying
beat that. He could beat that.
now we
but
But
saying
the
he,
monumental, I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know because I don't know if Diddy gonna cop a plea yet. We don't really know. He put in the plea. He said not guilty, so he's not copping a plea as of now. But he still got time to change his
Let me ask
mind.
you one more question. Do you think this thug shit is more infamous than the OJ trial now?
No,
nah,
Nah.
nah,
no. That
Okay.
OJ shit was crazy,
Right,
that
right.
infamous, but
was
it
crazy.
dealt with America, black and white. It
Okay, so
dealt with
everybody, whole America was watching this
whole
shit.
America was involved in that. Whole
Right, right.
America.
There's some
Yeah,
regional shit or some culture shit that's why.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah,
Plus,
yeah.
the OJ trial
But it's
changed the course
probably
of America.
second though, right? Is it second up under that?
Huh?
Is it second up under that?
It might be. It might be up. I don't
It's-
know, man. I don't know. I gotta
I'd say
think. I
it's
gotta
John.
think about it.
Like, there's a couple big cases.
You got some infamous cases. Jeffrey Dahmer shit. You got some
Yeah,
infamous shit like even the Menendez, oh, a bunch of shit. I don't know. I gotta
I'm
just
talking
look
about
at
the
it.
foolery. I'm talking about as far as the foolery, like the
Oh
infamous part
yeah,
of it and all that.
as far as the courthouse run
That's crazy.
crazy.
oh
Oh,
yeah, that
Thug win that one. Yeah,
yeah definitely
that shit is a mess. Yeah,
that's the craziest case ever for sure.
for sure. The loss to judge. When do you lose the judge? Like that's crazy.
Who passes a pill? Who passes pills in court,
That's
bro?
a
Right?
pill. We forgot about that. And
Crazy,
Thug wiping noses in the court. Like, it was crazy.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
He
But with
passed
the
that man a pill, bro, in front of everybody, bro. Like, I've never seen that shit. That shit is not real to me, bro. It's not real, bro. It's not real.
I'm surprised how quick that dog shit ended. That was crazy. That shit ended fast.
And
Oh
he knew they
boy.
had him dead bang. He knew they had him. He knew he got caught dead bang. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Flacco and academics solved the case before the feds touched it, bro. They how about this? The feds played Flacco documentary.
Damn.
That that
Pharrell.
that's a
Yes.
Flacco, real police.
yeah, that's a rat
That
fuck.
motherfucker. Fuck
They
him.
played Flacco documentary because Flacco broke it down to the fact that he went to old dude video shoot. He went to his IG. He showed him in that white Mercedes. Uh,
Oh, Flacco, a
Flacco
fat
broke
piece
it
of shit.
down, bro. He broke it down to the Fed. Said, "Oh, thank you. They
I hate this nigga.
used that shit, bro."
I ain't gonna lie, I love
Yeah,
Dolph too, and I want his murderers to be caught. But
but that's what
if
the internet
anybody,
gonna do. They got this
if
dude on
y'all want
live
to
right
smoke with
now.
anybody, if y'all Flacco, no, I can't stir a square ass lame nigga involved
Trap
with
Lil
all this
Ross
shit.
and Flacco. Stay away from that
I
nigga,
hate
man.
that nigga, but nah, it's all gravy. Anyway, Jay Z ain't going to jail with this Diddy shit. Y'all get that shit out y'all mind. Um, me, EST, be rad. We here for y'all. We here. Tap in when y'all need us. We always here on all the topics on everything that's going on. That's what we do. You feel me? And we gonna take this shit to the top. It's gonna take some time. That's because we building a real foundation. You feel me? Shout out James Hudson. Shout out Earl Monroe. Shout out to goddamn Stephen Charles. You feel me?
The
Mr.
truth.
Speak Power the Truth. You new to this channel. Shout out to you too. Appreciate you. Anything else to say, man? I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. I love this show. This was so great. I'm gonna go watch it again
Nah, man. Man, y'all hop in the comment section, talk some shit, let us know what's up, man. How y'all feel about this?
for sure. We gonna keep track, keep touch, and keep y'all in tune. Anyway, we out of here, y'all.
So
Peace.